It's Lisa DeBoer here for one last final Give Me Five from beautiful Lisbon. And I'm here with my friends that we met years ago when they first introduced this amazing mannequin, Paul. This is Jens and Ava, and they are going to be, both of them are actually neonatologists for 10 plus years. Yeah, so they definitely have been around the block. They created, well, you are the main inventor of this amazing mannequin, and they're going to show you what this is capable of doing. And they're going to talk a little bit about some things to remember when you're faced with a delivery of a neonate like this, and I'm going to let them just take it away. So tell us all of the things.
Yeah, thank you, Lisa. Yeah, as you said, this is Paul and we are neonatologists, and so for us it was super important. We started to develop Paul because we wanted to train our team, and there was just no suitable simulator available, and so we just said, okay, complaining is not enough. In the end, you have to do something. And so we started to develop Paul, especially to make the care for these, or to train the care for these tiny babies. And the good thing, normally, they are alive after birth. That's the good thing. So they are breathing. Yeah, so of course, if you have to resuscitate a term baby, it's completely different. So in most of the cases, even if they are super small, but they're breathing. But they have some difficulties, of course, in breathing. And so Eva just started, and you can, if you like, you can start the RDS, so you can hear Paul crying. And what you see now is a typical breathing pattern in a premature baby. You see that the belly is moving, and if you listen carefully, and I will stop talking, but you can hear it. You can hear him grunting, yeah. And so this shows you, of course, that his work of labor is of breathing is increased, and so he needs some support. And what we do in a hospital, of course, we would provide some CPAP, and that's of course more difficult in an ambulance or somewhere. So first things first, keep them warm. That's of course the most important thing. But afterwards, of course, you have to do something to stabilize his breathing. This baby definitely doesn't need ventilations, but it would need some ventilatory support. And I don't know how this is on an ambulance, if you have the materials to give some CPAP. If not, bring it as soon in a hospital as you can.
Of course.
Yeah,
of course.
Just try not to do too much, just keep the baby warm. And yeah, as fast as you can, go to a hospital or bring him to a hospital.
Yes.
And that's what we. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, and that's the thing. Oh, in this case, Paul has stopped breathing, so we of course have to ventilate him now.
Oh, he's getting blue. Can you see that?
And he's turning blue. Okay.
Yeah.
And there's something special with Paul, and special. So we love intubations, but we believe ventilation skills are a lot more important than intubation skills. And so what we can do with Paul, and maybe if you can see this on the screen here, so we have a sensor for Paul's head position. So that means if you're in the wrong head position, yeah, you see the head is now red, yeah. And if you ventilate now Paul, and we have a look at the mannequin, you will see that it's just the belly that's moving and the chest isn't moving. And like in a real baby, the trainees have now to find the sweet spot, the neutral position, and then it will be possible to ventilate Paul. Yeah? And in this case, really Paul stopped breathing. It's rare that he will stop breathing, or a preterm baby will stop really breathing. But if you have to ventilate the baby, what we can train with our trainees, so if you look again on the screen, we can show it here. You can train first the right head position. Yeah, so we need to be in this head position.
Okay, so then
And now we ventilate him, and we measure in real time tidal volumes, peak pressures, peak ventilatory rates, and so you really have, or you can really control how to ventilate a preterm baby. In my case, I'm a little bit too fast because it seems that I'm a little bit excited about the recording, and so I need to slow down a little bit with my ventilatory
which
rate.
happens in real life.
Absolutely,
And
if it's a real baby.
It's
yeah.
right, because our
Yeah.
stress is up here, yes.
And so with Paul, we put a lot of efforts and details. And as I would never recommend, if you're not experienced, to try an intubation, but I will of course show it to you because we are so proud about it.
Absolutely.
Because Paul has a super realistic
Okay, so
airway.
we're going to come down here.
I can show this on the video laryngoscope. Yeah. So that is Paul's airway, and as I said, I would never recommend for somebody who's not experienced even try to place a tube. But of course, if you are experienced, you might want to intubate Paul. So you see the tube going inside over there, but you can also see it over here. So if you look on the trainer screen, the instructor laptop, you see that Paul is intubated now, but what you also might recognize is that I was a little bit too excited about my intubation, so also happens very often.
Yes, absolutely.
So I ended up in the right mainstem, and that's, of course, in these small babies, it happens very often. And so if you now ventilate Paul, what the trainees will see is that it's just the right chest that's moving and the left chest isn't moving. Yeah, and hopefully somebody will recognize that the tube is the problem.
We need to pull it back.
Pull it back a little bit. Left lung reinflates automatically, and now both never get your hand off the tube.
Yes.
And so both chests move again. Yeah, and so that was the idea to allow a true high fidelity interdisciplinary team training. And I think especially for EMT teams, of course, the transportation situation might be interesting. And therefore, Paul is completely wireless, so that's just the charging cable, so you can take him around.
Okay,
Bring
and
him
now,
to his mom.
okay, fantastic. Well, as far as other things that I can do with Paul, are you able to do? Okay, so we can do CPR on Paul, and I can see actually that it literally is showing on the screen. And of course, with the neonates, obviously, it's better to go now. Yeah. And then, okay, I can look. Is this built into the mannequin? These tears?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, I love the detail. Even when you were doing the airway, it looked moist in the airway. Do you ever have to do anything for lubrication in the airway? Okay, so we keep, all right. So I wasn't sure.
Silicone oil.
It's just, okay, so that comes with it. So when somebody actually purchases Paul, what are they getting with this mannequin?
The mannequin, of course, the laptop, the vital screen,
Okay.
The stethoscope, and everything comes in this trolley down there, so it's highly mobile. So we don't have a simulation center, so we just do inside training. And the idea was to keep everything super mobile, to train where you work. That's the idea.
Absolutely, that's fantastic. Well, if anybody wants to get more information about Paul or any of your other amazing products, yes, there we go, absolutely. If they wanted to reach out to you to get more information, where would they go?
To our website, simcharacters.com. You will find all information about Paul and also our new simulator, term baby simulator.
Oh, fantastic. So that's the newest one. When did that come out?
End of the year.
End of the year. Okay,
Term
fantastic.
baby simulator.
Well, Jens, Ava, it was such a pleasure.
It was a
Thank
pleasure.
you so much for everything, and God bless you for what you guys are doing.
Thank you so much.